And let's start. So some housekeeping rules. Make sure that you keep your mic muted. Feel free to type questions in the chat section. We have Marco and Debbie here helping me out that will be looking at the chat. And if I'm able to see the chat as well, I will be able to respond to you immediately. If you have not registered on the professional development system, please do so. Go to the link that Debbie just posted on the 64. Remote checking code PSJA Tech on the PD system. So Novel Effect. What is Novel Effect? Novel Effect is an award-winning app that follows your voice as you read aloud from a children's storybook and responds at just the right moment with interactive music, sound effects, and character voices. You're able to bring the story to life, promote literacy, imagination, and fun for kids 12 and under. In the slides, what we're going to be sharing with you later, there's a website to Novel Effect. There's an app. Now, it's a little thing. It's a paid app, but you do get 5 free books a month. Not every single book is free, but you do get a few that are free. And I'm going to share with you 1, and if we have time, 2 books that we can do for free this month. So ways to use Novel Effect. You can do it as a whole group read aloud, a behavior reward, mystery readers, birthday choice, early finishes activities, book buddies, etc. So like older students can read to younger students if you want to do that from upper grades to lower grades. You look for the books. There's some ebooks already built in within the app, but if not, you can get the actual physical book, and while you're reading, it will hear your voice and start with those special effects. So I'm going to stop the slides presentation right now, and I am going to share my iPad. And I'm going to start. Let me see. I forgot to put start broadcasting. There we go. I'm going to start Novel Effect on my phone. I'm using my iPad as a document camera so you can see what I'm doing. You can see the book as I'm going through it. Are you able to see it? Yes, I can see it. And I'm going to start the app. Did you hear that? Is that something you were able to hear? Perfect. Let's start. Creepy Carrots. Words by Aaron Reynolds and pictures by Peter Brown. Jasper Rabbit had a passion for carrots. And the carrots that grew in the Kraken Hopper field were the best, fat, crisp, and free for the taking. He pulled some for a morning snack on the way to school. He yanked out a few on his way to Little League practice. He ripped them from the ground on his way home at night. Jasper couldn't get enough carrots. Until they started following him. He first noticed something strange after the big game against the East Valley Hares. Jasper was about to help himself to a victory snack when he heard it. The soft, sinister tunk-tunk-tunk of carrots creeping. He turned, but there was nothing there. Just my imagination, he thought, but he hopped a little faster. That night, as he was brushing his teeth, there they were! Jasper whipped around, but nothing. He laughed at himself, picked his toothbrush off the floor, and went off to bed quickly. The next morning, he approached Kraken Hopper Field slowly. He reached for 2 wild carrots. Nothing happened. He bit into one. Nothing happened. Whew, creepy carrots. It was ridiculous. But when he arrived home that evening, Mom, Mom! Jasper screamed. Creepy carrots in the shed! His mom opened the door slowly. There weren't any carrots. Not even the regular kind. There are no such things as creepy carrots, Mom said, shaking her head. Later that night, as Jasper lay in bed, he heard it. Breathing. Terrible carrot breathing. And there, on his wall, creepy carrots, he shouted. Dad, Dad! His dad thumped into his bedroom and threw on the light.
Is everything all right?
They searched under the bed. No creepy carrots. They looked through the closet. No creepy carrots. They opened the dresser drawers. No creepy carrots. Just as a bad dream, son, his dad said, shaking his head. Now go to sleep. That wasn't going to happen.
Good night, Jasper.
By the end of the week, Jasper was seeing creepy carrots creeping everywhere. Jasper knew his parents were wrong. Creepy carrots were real, and they were coming for him. But they couldn't get him if they couldn't get out. Jasper hatched a plan. First thing on Saturday, he grabbed supplies and headed to the Kraken Hopper field. As the sun finally set across Kraken Hopper field, Jasper's rabbit smiled. On his way home, there was no tunk-tunk-tunk. There were no carrot-shaped shadows. His plan had worked. No creepy carrots will ever get out of that carrot patch again. And as the sun finally set, the carrots of Kraken Hopper Field cheered. Their creepy plan had worked. They were sure of it. Jasper Rabbit will never get into that carrot patch ever again. The end. So this was a fun little way of enhancing read-alouds. I want to hear from y'all. Is that something that you can see yourself using in your class?
Yes, so we were talking about going and having a day where we go and read to our first grade classrooms. And so it would be cute to see the kids, doing that, because I have 14 non-readers, and so, that would probably motivate them to want to read, because then they could use that, and it would be a good motivation for them. Like, oh, if I read my words this week or learn my sight words, I can do this app. So I like that.
Yeah, and I'm like, if you take your second graders to pre-K and read it to them, actually that's encouraging for both grades. That would be kind of cool. Let me know how that works out if you test it out. I see. Is there anything on the chat? No, I don't see any questions. Just Debbie putting again the registration link. Perfect. I'm going to read a second book. The second book that I got is Wolfie the Bunny. Haven't read this one, so I hope this goes well. Here we go. Wolfie the Bunny. Written by Amy Dickman and illustrated by Zachariah O'Hara. Love the colors. The Bunny family came home to find a bundle outside their door. They peeked. They gasped. It was a baby wolf. He's adorable, said Mama. He is ours, said Papa. He's going to eat us all up, said Dot. But Mama and Papa were too smitten to listen. Wolfie slept through the night. Dot did not. Mama served carrots for breakfast. He likes them, said Mama. He's a good eater, said Papa. Speaking of eating, said Dot, he's going to eat us all up. But Mama and Papa were too busy taking pictures to listen. Dot's friends came by to see the baby. He is sleeping, whispered Mama. He's a good sleeper, whispered Papa. He's going to eat us all up, they screamed. No kidding, said Dot. Let's play at your house. For the first time, Wolfie cried. But Dot was too far away to hear him. When Dot returned, Wolfie was waiting. Everywhere Dot went, Wolfie went too. He's drooling on me, said Dot. He's a good drooler, said Papa. The days passed, and Wolfie grew. So did his appetite. When Mama opened the cupboard, she got a surprise. The carrots, said Mama. They're gone. Oh no, said Papa. He ate them all up, said Dot. Dot fetched the carrot bag, but she did not get far. He wants to help, said Mama. He's a good helper, said Papa. He's going to... Oh, skip it, said Dot. I've got my eye on you, Buster. Wolfie and Dot went to the carrot patch. Dot was picking one last carrot when Wolfie's mouth opened wide. I knew it, cried Dot. On guard! But Wolfie wasn't looking at Dot. Dinner! Roared the bear. It was Dot's chance to run away. Instead, she ran forward. Let him go! Dot demanded. Or I'll eat you all up! The bear blinked. You're a bunny, he said. I'm a hungry bunny, said Dot. But I'm bigger than you, said the bear. I'll start on your toast, said Dot. Help! Cried the bear. She's going to eat me all up! Dot relaxed as the bear ran away. We're safe, she said. Then Wolfie pounced. Come on, little brother, let's go home and eat. That's a cute little story. So like I said, there are books that are free on the app. I'm going to stop the projecting. There are books that are free on the app, but even though there are free books in there, you can only get 5 reads a month. If you decide to buy it, let me share my screen again. Here's some resources. App smashing. You can use Novel Effect with Flip Discovery Library. You can also use Novel Effect with Wakelet or quizzes. There's a Twitter promotion. If you use the link that we're going to share with you on these slides, you can go onto Twitter, and if you quote the tweet or reply and tag a friend with your favorite Halloween read aloud, then you can get up to 2 books and a Novel Effect subscription for free. Some more resources. There's a discount code. Leslie Fisher did a training on Novel Effect about a month ago, and you can get up to 20% off a 1-year premium account that expires on Monday. There's some of the resources right here as well. And let me share with you more information or So this actually went very, very, very short. It took less than 15 minutes. So at this time, I'm going to read what Debbie's putting in the chat. She loves it for ass mashing and to use it more than one app at a time. And it will be great to use Flip so they can record their experience after they read it. So today we did the October 25th Novel Effect. Tomorrow, don't forget to come for, there was a check marking here, but we still have tomorrow our annotate.net Java chat tomorrow at 7:15 in the morning to 7:45. It's a 30-minute chat session. If you have tried novel annotate.net and you want to come chit chat, or if there's any other conversations you want to have with us, tomorrow at 7:15 in the morning. Thursday, we also have one of our mute and recharges, like always, 4:15 to 5 o'clock for the first session. And let me see, is there any comments or questions that you want to have at this time? I'm going to open it up for anybody to have conversations. Ms. Villarreal, Ms. Veronica, any questions you might have?
Will the students be able to like, because they all have a desktop, like, I mean, sorry, they all have a Chromebook.
So Novel Effect will work on your iPad. It works on iOS devices or on Android devices. It doesn't work on Chrome. It doesn't work on a browser. It's an application.
Okay. So
So
then they
you
would
can
have to share my
download it on your
iPad.
iPad.
Yeah. Okay.
Any other questions besides that? How do you see yourself using Avero besides just putting it in the, having them read to the earlier grades?
Well, we're supposed to do like read alouds on a daily. So you could do the read aloud with the kids, and then you could do like some extended vocabulary. Like you could do a flip and say, what are some words that we learned today or that we didn't know, or you know, it has a lot of, because the kids can replay it. You can replay it to the kids on a daily, and then you can work on other skills. You can do like, what was the main idea, and then how the kids do a flip to respond what they think the main idea of the story is. Was the character learning a lesson? You know, what were the settings? Like you can use it to just review, like with reading. If there's a math one, like a book on math, then you could review like math concepts, or like social studies or science, just depending on the different kinds of books there are.
On that note, I wanted to add on like some of the resources that we put on the slides. For example, this is Flip with Novel Effect. Bring the story to life. With the Novel Effect mobile app, allows you to follow the interactive music. And then with Flip, there's already some popular topics in here that you can just add the topic into your group. Let me see. Let's see if we can open one. Alexander the Terrible and Horrible. So in this one, students will need some paper and time to brainstorm on a list that they could do that could go wrong on their day, depending on their abilities in your class. You may need to preface this with a class and discussion to generate ideas. On paper, you make a list of 10 to 12 things that could go wrong in your day and try to put them in order from morning to night. When you're ready, you'll record this as a fiction story on Flipgrid. Start your video by saying your name and a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day, and then list all the things that can possibly go wrong. So these are the things that the students can record after reading the book. Just like when you heard the story with Novel Effect, feel free to add some extra sound effects whenever you think they'd be fun to be part of your story. At the end of the story, say something positive like, I'm sure tomorrow is going to be a better day. And this will be basically app mashing. You're using Novel Effect to do the story first, and then you add it into their own response. There's also Brown Bear. So in this one, you can include animal sounds after you read. What do you see? Just like you hear from the Novel Effect app. Let me see what other. These are some of the available titles that are on Storyscapes and Novel Effect. These are the recent added. These are the ones that are coming soon. and these are the ones that are here. Now the ones that say premium, those are you have to have the subscription, and the ones that say free are the ones. So I can go in here and then just do a sort. Let's see, filter. And let's filter with filter free. No, it didn't let me do it. I can only view it, so I have to make a copy. Let me see. I want to see which ones are the free books, and then we can get a list of this. And if I'm able to do it, then I'll share it with everybody. All right, we'll try this later. And let me see on the quizzes. So here are already some quizzes created at some novel effect read-alouds that are there, like Balloon Over Broadway, A Nigel on the Moon, Creepy Crayon. I wonder if they have Creepy Carrots. They do have Creepy Carrots. And they have one for kinder through second and third through fifth. Let's see how this looks like. Start a live quiz. Took me out. Let's do kinder through second again, and let's start it again. Creepy Carrots. So if you want to do it, we have a little bit of time. Let's do a quizzes real quick and go through joinmyquizzes.com and use game code 149852. Go ahead, let's try it out together. You can just click on the link that I posted in the chat. Cool, I see Veronica. Debbie, let's start. I think we have everybody here. Very cool. Let's see what you remember of that first story then. What did Jasper think was following him? Let me see the chart. Very good, and you all got it correctly. You see there was images instead of words. For the next question. Which character is talking in his sound clip from novel effect? Which character is talking in this sound clip from novel effect? Who is this? It was Dad. Draw a creepy face on this carrot. I want to see that. That's cute, Vero. Let's see. Ooh, Debbie, yours is creepy. Marty's, yours is very creepy too. All right, let's go to the next one. Oh, good job, Ms. Martinez. What kind of animal is Jasper? What kind of animal is he? Is he a cat, a mouse, a polar bear, or a rabbit? The correct answer is a rabbit. Good job. Which of these shows Jasper's solution? Eating, burrowing, or fencing? The correct answer was what? Ah, Miss Mary V, you're winning right now, Miss Villarreal. So the correct answer was fencing. Remember, he fenced all around the carrot patch so they don't get out. He was not burying them because they would still get out. He probably could have eaten them too, all of them, but he probably said pacha. What did Jasper use to gather his food? What did he use? Did he use a backpack, a car, a tractor, or a wagon? A wagon. Next question. What was your favorite part of the novel effect soundscape? Tell me, what did you like the best about the novel effect soundscape? You can allow as much time as you want. I'm going to skip it to just go next because I want to actually see the 3rd through 5th questions as well. I'm going to stop it and let's go and see the ones for third through 5th. Let's start another one. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to put it right here on the chat again. And let's start it. I want to see the different kinds of questions. Hopefully they're not using as many pictures, and then they're a little bit more higher order thinking questions. Come on, let's see who else will join. I'll start with you, Vito, just so we can check out the questions. Listen to the sound effect from Novel Effect. What 3 things did Jasper actually see at this point in the story? What were the 3 things that Jasper actually saw? That makes you think. For this one, you have to remember a little bit more of the story. I believe in that one. Let me grab the book. That's when he was opening the door to the shed. And he in the shed, you had to actually pay attention to the pictures because it's not saying. There was a chainsaw, paint, and some yard clippers that were orange in color. Gets tough. Which verb did the author use to describe what Jasper did that meant the same thing as picked or harvested? Yanked. Great job. What did Jasper say to himself when he turned and did not see anything behind him? It's just my imagination. Very cool. I'm going to do a few more questions and then we're going to start doing a little raffle. Make sure that you register and you have checked in. Let's listen to this audio clip. What is happening at this point of the It's true. He was building the fence around the patch. Why does the author say that after brushing his teeth, he went to bed quickly? What do you think? The author is saying that after brushing his teeth, he went to bed quickly. Because Jasper was scared. So they're inferring at this point. I think these are very high thinking questions. Listen to this audio clip.
Is everything all right?
Why did Jasper's dad ask this question? Very good. Jasper thought he saw creepy carrots in his bedroom. So if you had a chance to be a novel effect soundscape and someone told you to make a sound like a creepy carrot, what sound would you make? I cannot wait to hear your recording better. Can I play it? Okay. Yeah, that sounded like a creepy carrot to me, or like a drainage or something. But very cool. I liked it. Why were the carrots happy at the end of the story? Jasper wouldn't be able to eat them. That is the correct answer. This is the last one we're going to do. What is the problem that Jasper has in this story? What problem does he have? He thinks the carrots are following him. Great job. I think this was a fun activity, just bringing also quizzes with novel effect after doing the story. And I really like how we were able to see both the lower grade and upper grade questioning. how the lower grade, what was the difference in the lower grade questionings between the and the upper grade questioning, ladies and gentlemen?
The upper grade questioning had more cause and effect, and I mean, it had inferencing, it had like they were higher order, like by far. But that's where our lower kids need to be regardless, because that's a skill we have. It's inferencing, and you really have to be paying attention. So you have to have good listening skills, and they have to be visual learners as well, because they have to really be paying attention to the sounds and to the pictures, because the questions are asked from different parts of the book, not just from what was read.
So for your kids, Vero, do you think for your second graders, can you start with this level of questioning, or would you start with the first one and then start gearing towards the second one that is there's no pictures and they're a lot higher order thinking?
I would probably start with the first one. Like, so you could do that. Like, if you read the story on Monday, you could reread it on Tuesday, and then Wednesday you do the lower level quiz, so that by Friday you could do the higher level quiz.
Great. Ms. Villarreal, what do you think? How about in your classroom? What grade level do you teach?
I'm a librarian,
Oh,
so I use it with all the kids, and I really love it. I got a subscription to it, so I get all the I could see a lot of the books. I like it because it has a lot of teacher resources, like activities to do after the read alouds, and it has it has activities from pre-K all the way to 5th grade.
great.
So even the 5th graders like the novel effect. Like, I keep them engaged with it.
Do you have them read the books themselves to the rest of the class? Have you done that?
I haven't yet, but that's a good idea to have one. But I could imagine they're all going to want to read aloud because they love the sounds.
Well,
And
I mean, maybe the way you can do it as an incentive and doing like the author or the reader of the week or something, and have a 5th grader read to like a lower grade, and then encourage them to perform differently, or like maybe the top AR reader or the word millionaire, they can be able to be like your little reader of the week or something.
yeah, I like that idea. That's a good idea.
Awesome. Yay.
It's very engaging. And
It
they're
is.
right away they come in and they look for the speaker. They're like, "Where's the speaker? Y la bocina, miss?" Like, they love it.
I love it. I love it. I that's how I was. I saw it through a training that Leslie Fisher did last month, and I was like, I told Debbie, I'm like, I want to show it to everybody. I really like it, especially my background is in early childhood, so read aloud is something that should happen at least twice a day with the pre-K, with the kinders. And I think this makes it even more engaging and fun for the students and for the teacher as well when they're reading aloud. All right, Debbie, can you type if you were able to see how many people registered? Do you have that open, or I can go and check it out?
I do. We have 5 people.
Perfect. Let me go do the claw.
I can talk. I'm just not showing my camera today.
I don't want you to talk. That's the thing. You shouldn't even be here, lady. All right. So I'm going to start the random number picker.
Good luck to everybody.
Here we go. And the winner is number 4.
Number 4 is Dali Cavazos.
Very good. Are we just going to do one?
Are you?
Or are we?
I'm still here, but Mr. Guerra,
Uh-huh.
I didn't get to work on the quizzes or anything, so it's not fair. I checked in late.
But you still came. You still
came?
Yeah, you count.
Okay. Thank you. I just wanted to be fair.
You
No,
are.
Ms. Cavazos, you
You
came
showed
to
up, and that
register.
counts.
Yes.
Hi, Dolly. How are
Hi,
you?
Veronica. Thank you.
We can do 2, Val.
All right, let's do one more. All right, which way? You guys need to tell me stop.
Stop.
Number 2.
Number 2 is Maria Villarreal.
Yay, Ms. Villarreal! Congratulations. We'll be sending you a prize pack filled with goodies just for you both.
Our
Thank you so much for
librarians
coming.
sweep the house today.
Yes, Ms. Villarreal, keep on coming and seeing us. Tomorrow, like I said, we're having annotate.net Java chat, which is just a little brief conversational kind of podcasty that we're testing it out. It will be fun. Discussing about this extension for Chrome where you can annotate anything and highlight also text. So come out tomorrow, hang out with us tomorrow. But if there's no further ado, thank you so much for your time, and we hope to see you soon again on one of our other trainings.
Thank you.
Have a great